Well, hello folks, welcome back to this ETS2 save. I am the Custard Prophet and this is our career mode save with the Custard Haulers, the greatest trucking company in the world. But we are currently in rainy Germany, in Duisburg, and this is going to be our last look really at the 1.50 rework of the Rhineland region. We had a good look around 3 of the cities last time out. We're going to have a look at a couple of these cities in a little bit more detail today, but we're also going to be visiting the final city, Dusseldorf, and essentially we're going to be getting a job from Dusseldorf and going across into Belgium, setting ourselves up to do number 8 of the Trade Connections event, which, if you're not sure what that is, this is the event that was posted alongside the 1.50 update, which really celebrates the Switzerland rework that's been done. I probably should put the wipers on, shouldn't I? So we're currently off to go and get some medical vaccines, and we're going to be going into Dusseldorf Airport, International Airport, and that is significant because that was something they put into the game as part of the rework. There was no airport there before, so my hope is there will be other interesting stuff there and it will look awesome, but we may be wrong. So initially we are going to head out of Duisburg, but obviously this is a place that we've only seen a little bit of. And I'm heading up here to get these question marks. And there is a bridge, a very awesome looking bridge over there. We're not heading that way, unfortunately. Not yet, anyway. But that feels like somewhere that would be worth visiting. Sadly, we can't do everything. So I'll see you in a second when we grab these question marks. And then we'll head on our way south to Dusseldorf. Right, here we are. It did not take us long to find our way to this area. Looks, we've got a Renault truck dealer just on the right there. And we just sort of, I mean, this is a slightly weird one. We're going through a car park. And we're coming out the other way. Maybe we've got a hidden road on the left here. There's the possibility of that for sure. Certainly this feels like hidden road territory. Hello, dog. I haven't got a name for the dog. Zilla got a name for his dog from his channel, so why don't you put a name in the comments? Best name wins it. Unless I come up with a better name. So no, there isn't anything to the left there. So we'll head off this way. There's nothing obvious yet. And I have been wondering about hidden roads in Germany, so if you have found some, really be interested to know roughly whereabouts they were, and if there are some, or even if you just know that there are additional ones, the one I found, just so we could kind of look for them as we go. We'll probably be back here at some point, undoubtedly. Right, folks, that's a beautiful part of the city. I remember enjoying this area quite a lot when I was driving here previously, but I didn't see any hidden roads at all. Just gonna have a little look what is over there. Yeah, there's a whole section to the city over there which we have not explored, but unfortunately I don't think we can really do that, and we're going to head off towards Dusseldorf. So we'll move on. You've seen this section already, so this is nothing new. If you are interested to see what this looks like, if you pop back into the last episode and you'll see everything you need to see. Right, folks, I will head off until something interesting happens. That almost looked like a hidden road, but it wasn't big enough, unfortunately. We've just arrived into Dusseldorf. Doesn't really look like it much, but you can see everything just there in front of us. There was a little turn-off out the back there, which is interesting. I don't really know what it was for. Just show you on the map. It's a bit of a weird one. Feels like this is almost potential chance of a hidden road there. But we are heading up this way, so that might link together perhaps. I'm not sure. We're going to come up here just to pick this up once we pick our thing up. And we also want to come down here and pick this up, so we get to check out a little bit more of Dusseldorf. But currently, as far as I can tell, it's not particularly exciting. It's just we're on the autobahn and just heading straight, basically. Nothing really exciting here. And this is Dusseldorf city on the left side. We're just going to the airport, so we're going to head into the city shortly. So I'll see you a little bit, probably when we get to that airport. We can see the airport just in front of us there. That's kind of nice. We've got a huge control tower. You can also see that we will be needing to sleep really very, very soon. There's not a car on the road currently, and this is the Ausfahrt, which is one of the best roads in Germany. And sorry, not roads, signs. There's many Ausfahrts in Germany, but I do love that. Everything is fart in Germany. It's the child in me comes out. In fact, we got to the Netherlands, and like one of the first signs that addressed us was a big sign saying UKUNT, which presumably is pronounced Kunt or something like that. But I did Palamore. I saw someone taking a photo of this sign. I was, why the heck are they taking that photo of that sign? But yeah, one of the first signs we saw, just basically swearing at us as we got in, which was fun. Not seen this particular lorry before, which is interesting. At least the livery looks different. It does look pretty cool, doesn't it, this airport? It feels like an airport, this does, doesn't it? Which I don't feel any of the airports, unless I'm missing some. They haven't really felt like that. That kind of the driving that you've got to do under weird concourses and things in airports. This is definitely kind of what an airport feels like. Lots of grey buildings with no discernible function. Lots of kind of ways to walk around everywhere, but we don't know where anything goes and all that sort of stuff. That's kind of cool. Right, I think we're taking a left here. We're going to be picking things up from here, and I think we've got to go in here. I mean, this seems an unnecessary. Huh. Right, that's not great. Right, where the heck am I supposed to be going? Ah, follow the Air France sign. I think that's what we're supposed to be doing. Right, we're coming in. We were trying to get in the side entrance, which is probably not what we were trying to achieve. Right, security checks. Okay. In here, and there is our lovely lorry. So I'm liking what they've done here. There is somewhere to sleep, and I think, you know what, folks, I think we might take advantage of that because we are tired. Let's have a little snooze. And we'll come back tomorrow morning, I think. Make use of the all the food that is around airports. I'm sure we'll get some really nice food, although we can't go into the terminals presumably and make use of that. So let's just go over there with that other lorry and we will have a sleep. Skoda Motorsport. Cool. Okay, well, I will see you in a bit. Well, it's 9 o'clock. We've had a lovely little sleep. Right, let's go and have a look at the journey that's been prepared for us. So we are going to go this way. So we'll have a little look around all of this region, and then we're not going far. It's just to Liège down the bottom here, and I think we'll also go via Cologne. So it's going to take us 4 hours, which is not a huge amount of time. So let's get out of here. Let's get on our way. So out we pop the other side of the security fence, and we continue to drive through what I think looks a really realistic airport. So, you know, buildings, hotels. The only thing that's not realistic about it is the complete lack of traffic, because as we all know, airports are a bloody nightmare with traffic. So we're coming down this way. And while we're just kind of exploring this airport, I did want to ask a question, because I've not been doing much achievement hunting since 1.50 has been released, so it's not something I've looked at. And I did notice Zilla mentioning something, and I wanted to know what the general consensus was on it, because I haven't actually looked for any achievements. But then it occurred to me that, you know, you often get achievements sporadically without actually meaning to, and you'll get a little pop-up. Now, I haven't seen any of those pop-ups since I've been driving, since the new updates come out. Have those pop-ups been disabled for some reason? And if they have, is there a way to re-enable them? Because I kind of like them. Is that something that SCS are working on? Please give me the update there. Right, folks. Well, we're coming out. I think we're out the airport now. The Abfluggen, and we're still going straight on. Can't go that way, can't go that way. But we can go left here, which is what we're doing. I did mean to take a picture, actually. I've completely forgotten to do that with us with our medical vaccines in front of the airport, but oh well. That's pretty cool down there. I like that. So we're actually now seeing a bit of the Dusseldorf city, and on the right somewhere down here I think we should have a photo opportunity. Not sure what it is. I feel like it's going to be something industrial rather than something super exciting or interesting. Oh, what's that? That's absolutely flipping massive. Yeah, so there it is on the right. You can just see it. We're going past whatever this is. Huge place. Maybe a conference centre or something like that. Ziegelstein. What is Ziegelstein? Can't go that way. Can't go that way. There doesn't seem to be any obvious hidden roads that we've missed. I've been watching a lot of Zilla as he kind of navigates through, I think it's Montana, I might have that wrong, I've forgotten already. But yeah, I mean, he seems to be finding a hidden road, like 2 or 3 hidden roads every episode at the minute. And he also found that one recently in Bern, which was really cool to watch someone else kind of drive through it. It's just one of the best ones, isn't it? I'm struggling to... It's Ziegelstein on the right again. We also need some fuel, which I've just noticed. Right, so what is this? Some absolutely... Is this a stadium? This has to be a stadium of some sort. Oops. It is the Dusseldorf Dome. Yeah, well, very, very pretty. So I think we want to be turning right just up the way. Right, I'll see you in a bit as we get to this this next section. It doesn't look like we're going to pick anything up too easily. We've discovered a recruitment agency. We're going to try and just make a U-turn here, ignoring the fact there's a car, 2 cars slightly in the way, and we're going to just head up here just in case there's something fun and interesting, because we can go up this way. I mean, we can just completely miss out these things, but yeah, there we go. We'll use the barriers, just see if there's something fun and interesting up here, because I don't know quite what to expect. Sometimes you do get some cool stuff. Oh my, and there we go. We have a lake, a lovely looking lake. Look at this. Let's just have a look at this. How gorgeous is that, folks? Yep, well, it was worth coming up here. Right, folks, I am going to get on my way. Doesn't look like there are any hidden roads up here. Disappointing, but if you do know where some are, please let me know. So we're just heading out of Dusseldorf now. It's a nice town. It was a nice town. I think Duisburg is still my favourite of the 4, but we are going to have a little look at Cologne the area of Cologne we didn't actually get to, so we're going to drive through Cologne and in a second, so we'll see a little bit more of that. I do also want to talk about an announcement that the SCS have mentioned, so which is rather exciting. So I'll come back in a second as we're driving through Cologne, and we'll talk through what they have what they've announced. So here we are in Cologne, folks, and we're gonna have a little chat as we drive through Cologne, another city which has got a central tram system, which is rather cool. Again, another city I've never been to. I'm trying to think back, so I've been to a few German cities. I can't really remember I can't remember trams in Berlin, for example. That was maybe they were. I just blotted them out of my memory. But what? Ooh, well, that's pretty. We're actually going past this monument, this building that we did in the last episode. As we are here, I might just take a photo outside of it like a good old tourist. Oh yeah, it's the train station, isn't it? So we're going straight on. We can't go left there, so we're going straight on here. And let's talk a little bit, whilst we're doing this, about the new information from SCS. So they have talked a little bit about the next area that's going to be reworked in Germany. They have announced which one it is, and it's going to be the city of Bremen and the surrounding area. Now, I don't know a huge amount about Bremen, but we'll have a look on the map. Now, it's in the north, so it's here. So Bremen, they did Kiel, Rostock, Travemünde. Did they do Hamburg or in Hamburg? I think they did Hamburg in that update. So it looks like they're going to be doing this area here, which is kind of sparse, isn't it, in terms of the amount of roads that are going into it. And so one of the things that I understand that they are doing. Oh, I'm so tempted to go. Oh, you can't go that way. Feels like that would be fun if you could go that way. It would be so cool if that was a hidden road, but I'm not risking it. But yeah, it feels like they're sort of doing that area, or expanding that area, which is rather cool. So the surrounding area will be done. They are going to do it from the ground up, so a complete rebuild of the city, and we will absolutely be visiting it once that's done. Presumably that's going to come out in the next update, so 1.51 presumably, but I don't know that for certain. And what they've talked about it, there is some information on Steam on this. So there's going to be some new intersections in there, some new road network, so presumably they're going to build out the road network that's already there, which is, to be honest, not hugely impressive. Oh Christ, oh nuts, I was doing so well and then I looked. It was a perfect run up to now. Ooh, ooh folks, we've got a hidden road. We've got a hidden road. I think. Oh, it's hidden road. It didn't say it was, but we've got one. Over a bridge. New passage update. Oh yeah, folks. Lucky I was paying attention, eh? Yeah, so they've also put in some more realistic industries in there. So there's apparently a huge car industry in that particular city, and so that's going to be reflected in the city. There's also drinks, a huge new drinks warehouse that's going in. This is rather good, isn't it? This is rather good. Right by the river. That is pretty, isn't it? So, and again we got the graffiti all up there. Oh, that was well worth coming over here. So yes, there we go. We found the hidden road. Might have found it a little bit easier just coming this way, but yeah, there we are into Lieberfahrt. Which, does that mean free fart? Not sure. I mean, obviously fart doesn't mean fart in German. I don't know what the German word is for fart. Does anyone know that? I mean, it's an important language lesson to learn, I'd have thought. So yeah, looking forward to that. And if anyone's got any information on what areas are not reworked, it's clearly the lower area of Germany hasn't been reworked, but this kind of feels like this sort of north and northwest region of Germany will be completely reworked, and that will just leave some leave the middle, the south, and the east, which I mean, it does feel a little like the Berlin Wall has been all over again. We've got the reworked region, and then and the east, the old communist region, has not been touched, which seems harsh. Right, so I'm not seeing anything else as much as I'm looking for it. And I think we are just heading out. Some nice buildings being rebuilt there, or built for the first time. And it's not a huge distance now. Once we're out of Cologne, we're going to be heading on this out of this area here, and then down the Fall into Belgium, and right on the border there is Liège. And we've really done very little in Belgium. We've been to Brussels. There's only Liège and Brussels that are available to look at anyway, but we'll then be taking a job down from here, hopefully successfully, into Geneva, Bern or Zurich, one of them. Okay, we're leaving Cologne now. I'd love to hear in the comments which of the cities, of the new German reworked cities, do you prefer? What's your favourite there? Clearly we've got some hidden roads that we found. I bet there's one in each city and we just haven't found them all yet. But that was my preferred hidden road of the two. That was quite cool, on the banks of the river, with it overlooking the sort of main city, which is really, really rather nice. This area here, presumably, this has all been kind of reworked as well. And you can see down there, that's kind of where we just were, with the city in the background. Look, that's kind of a nice view, isn't it? Cologne in the background. Right, folks, I'm going to see you in a little bit as we pull over the border into Liège. And yeah, just flicked out the game there slightly. Thankfully, it was a straight bit of road. So yeah, we'll see you in a second. Some windy binds up ahead. What? Where's the police? I don't see any police. I mean, I'm not changing my speed, so they can bugger off. Is that the police car there? Must be. He's caught us twice, so it is possible to get caught more than once. The small fines, we've been done for much worse than that. That's annoying though, isn't it? Okay, looks like we have the Belgian border just up here. Not sure quite what the French-Belgian border looks like, so I think we need to go this way. Luxembourg, I think that's it. It's pretty easy. So we're in Belgium, which is the early part of the game, and you can see the difference, folks, can't you? You can see the difference. It has gone back to pretty naff graphics. Because this area has not been reworked in a good long while, if at all. So we are finding our way into Liège. Well, that looks pretty nice. That does look pretty nice. So Liège is up ahead, and we're not actually going to get into the city of Liège. In the next episode, we will be going from Liège if we can, or Luxembourg, something close by, all the way down into Switzerland. Looks like we've got another airport just ahead, and here is Liège. We desperately need some fuel, but I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue at the minute. Right, I'll see you when we reach our destination. Liège discovered. And you can see the map of Liège is this kind of little box, and that's what we had a lot of in the previous game, wasn't it? These little boxes, and that was or not the previous game, in the early game, everything was kind of positioned into these little grids, which didn't really represent anything at all. And so we certainly won't be having hidden roads in this region, but maybe Belgium will be redone. Now Switzerland's been done. Maybe Belgium will be done. So here we go, Dasher factory, and we're going to have to pull into one of these. It's not going to be a hard one, I don't think. In fact, it's right there ahead of us. Now, this almost feels like one I should be able to do. So I'm going to get positioned up, and I'll see you in a sec. Right, here we go. I admit, I can't really see where I'm aiming towards. I'm going to pull across, and then we're going to come back. Come on. Come on. Just flap him in there. No, we've gone too quick. Too quick. Right, now. 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 Come on. Come on. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. Right. I feel that's not too bad. Maybe I'm not quite in it. Let's have a look from the top, see how bad this is. Well, I mean, it's clearly three of them are in there. It's close. It's close. Let me know what you think about that as my opening parking job. I'm going to set this. I'm going to just sort this out. Shouldn't be too difficult to figure out. Right, I'm hoping this is going to be as epically good. Look at that, and we'll just have a look from the top. Not that we could see it, but oh no, we have had a pop-up. Test drive limited. Okay, so that's done our. So that's completed one of our test drive things with what are we on now? DAF. So we just got Volvo and one more to go. But we were waiting on Volvo because they're releasing another truck very soon. So I can't remember what the other one was. We'll probably do that soon. I'm enjoying what we've got at the minute. We won't move on too quickly, I don't think. Anyway, quite a successful episode. Let's just have a quick look at whether there will be jobs going back into Switzerland. Oh, there we go. We do have one job going back into Switzerland. It is carbon black powder, which sounds dangerous, but I guess it's just carbon. Going into Bern, which would be not the longest job, 9 hours 14, 406 miles. We'd be going through Luxembourg, through France. It feels like Luxembourg is one that we should be getting because that's not that far away. And do we? I mean, maybe the Czech Republic or Netherlands as the final one. Let me know your thoughts, and let me know if you have completed the achievement now. I think there was a couple of you doing it, and I think you were quite close to finishing off if you hadn't done so already. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.